Hello everyone, my name is Ria Anggraini. I would like to present about language disorder material in meeting 6. Until the next few minutes, I will discuss in detail about language disorders. The first, starting from the definition. The second, I will discuss the causes of language disorders. Then, the symptoms of language disorders, the diagnosis, classification, consequences, and also strategies to deal with the language disorders. Okay, let's get started. What is a language disorder? Language disorders occur when an individual exhibits significant and persistent difficulties with the comprehension and/or expression of spoken language or written language. Next, to the causes. What are the causes of language disorders? From what I gather, language disorders are caused by two factors. The first is caused by biological. Anything can affect the function or behavior of a living organism, such as intellectual disabilities, autism, hearing loss or deafness, and the last is brain injury. It caused by an outside force, usually a violent blow to the head. On the other hand, other causes are influenced by environmental factors, such as hearing disorders. It caused by repeated ear infections. The second one is abusing voices, means they are usually abusing their voices through yelling or screaming. And the last is conversation among family. Usually, they are lack of communication within the family. Okay, we turn to the symptoms. What are the symptoms of a language disorder? The following are some of the symptoms of language disorders, including difficulty understanding, difficulty expressing, problems following verbal directions, problem constructing sentences, problems understanding multiple word meanings, phonetics problems, and limited vocabulary. Next, to the diagnosis. How are language disorders diagnosed? Once someone is suspected of having language disorders, a speech-language pathologist works with the family or caregiver of the person in order to evaluate his or her language. The evaluation consists of observations, assessments, and tests. Okay, we are moving to the next one. Classification. How are language disorders classified? Language disorder can be classified according to aspect of language, severity, and whether it affects comprehension, production, or both. In aspect of language, there are several grouping classes, including phonology, syntax, morphology, semantics, and pragmatics. In severity, the types of classification from mild to profound. First, mild impairments. It may have little impact on the person's ability to function in social and academic circumstances. Second, moderate impairments. This typically requires someone to have some sort of accommodation to perform in social and academic settings. Third, severe impairments. It requires extensive modification for someone to perform in social and academic situations. Last, profound impairments. It may have no language skills at all, and therefore may be severely limited in their ability to participate in many home, school, or community activities. The last, whether it affects comprehension. It is divided into types. The first is receptive language disorder. Someone who have receptive language disorder have difficulties understanding the meaning of what is being communicated. They often don't understand what they say. And the other hand is expressive language disorder. Someone with expressive language disorder have difficulty conveying or expressing information in speech, writing, or gesture. Next, consequences. What are the consequences of language disorders? According to the Arham, Bishop, and Adams, the primary risk for young children or someone with language disorder is subsequent reading and academic learning difficulties. Next, we will talking about the strategies. What are the strategies for dealing with people with language disorders? There are several strategies that we can apply when dealing with someone who has a language disorder. First, teach active listening skills. Second, give time to think and respond to questions. Third, be conscious of the communication style. Fourth is use sound discrimination exercises. Fifth, encourage and accept all forms of communication. Sixth, build vocabulary. Seventh, help with sequencing and word order. Eighth, help build self-esteem. Last, help them to make their needs known. So I think that's all. Thank you for listening. I hope what I have conveyed in this video is useful for those of you who want to know about language disorders. Cheerio! Have a good day and see you next time.